Most people stretch the wrong way. They tug at their muscles, feel a little burn, and hope that flexibility magically appears. But the science of stretching tells a different story. Two advanced methods, PNF and PIR, aren't just about pulling on muscle fibers, they're about training your nervous system. And done correctly, they can transform how your body moves. Hi, I'm Dr. Lucas Marchand at MyChiro, where I bring you practical, evidence-based ways to move better and feel better, without all the fluff. Today we're diving into PNF and PIR stretching, what they are, how they differ, and which one might be right for you. So what is PNF stretching? PNF was originally developed in rehab clinics back in the 1940s to help patients with neurological injuries regain their mobility. Instead of just holding stretch, you actually contract the muscle against resistance and then you relax it. The nervous system responds by allowing the muscle to lengthen further. There are different techniques, but the most common are hold, relax, and contract, relax. Studies show PNF can create noticeable flexibility improvements in a single session. This is why athletes and therapists use it so often. What is PIR stretching? PIR stands for post-isometric relaxation. PIR works on a gentler principle. When you contract a muscle, even lightly, there's a natural reflex that lets it relax afterwards. If you think about it, clenching your fist really hard like this, and then when you release it, it feels looser. That's essentially what PIR is. So instead of pushing hard against resistance like in PNF, you contract lightly, maybe 10 to 20% of effort. Hold for just a few seconds, then exhale and release. It is safer, it's more self-directed, meaning you can do it on your own, and it's really good for people with chronic stiffness or recovering from an injury. PNF is more intense, often requires a partner, and it's great for fast flexibility gains. PIR is more gentle, it's self-administered, and best for gradual daily improvements. PNF is better for athletes chasing performance. PIR is better for safe mobility, recovery, and pain relief. But remember, both methods train your nervous system, not just your muscles. Simply put, with PNF, if you have a partner, is let's say you're doing your hamstring, you're going to lie on your back and you're going to stretch your hamstring, you're going to get to that barrier, that tension barrier. Your partner's going to basically resist against you while you push down, for maybe 10, 15 seconds. They're going to resist you, and then you're going to relax, breathe out, and they're going to go a little bit further. You're going to stretch and resist again for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then do it again. So you'll do this about 2 or 3 times. Neither method is about force. They're about communication with your nervous system. If you're chasing performance, PNF is your tool. If you want safer, everyday mobility, PIR is the way to go. Either way, the smartest stretching isn't about pushing harder. It's working with your body, not against it.